Okie dokie. So here we are. We are going to be using some of these super growing pellets by Burpee. This is basically just coconut fibers. They're not the actual like Jiffy cubes that you may be familiar with, where you put the seeds in and they plump up. This is actually going to break up into like a soil base. And then once they start sprouting, getting a little bit of roots, we're going to split open a rock wool cube and put them in there, and then we'll put them into our hydroton in the hydroponic system. Normally I would use the Jiffy cubes, but I wanted to try something new. The Jiffy cubes allows you to put water on these and they blow up, and then you put the seed in and you can use that Jiffy cube straight into your hydroton, but I'm doing it a little bit differently this time around. So basically these are tiny little things here, really small. So I'm not sure how many it's going to take, but I'm only going to populate 2 of these cubes here, because I'm only going to put about 4 seeds in, just in case I have any mistakes in the grow. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and start pouring some warm water over the cube and see how much we get out of it, how it expands. I don't know if you can see that. Get it nice and wet and see what happens. Now they should expand to at least 2 or 3 times the size that these are. So hopefully 2 of these, no, maybe 1 will do it. Let's see, can you see it growing? One might do the trick. Holy smokes, look at that. Can you see that? It's amazing. It's already, wow. Might actually dump over into the other cube there. I mean, if that's how much you get out of one of these things, that's a great deal, because these were actually a lot cheaper than the Jiffy cubes. Amazing, and it's still pretty dry. So we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit more water to that. And we'll go ahead and start the other one. And once this is done, I'll get back to you. All right, we got the 2 cubes ready to go. Now we are going to be doing Sakura F1 cherry tomatoes. And I've never done these before. Again, like I said, want to try something new. Going with Johnny's Selected Seeds. This was a pack of like 15 seeds. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. And we'll get probably 4 seeds out of here, 2 per thing. The germination rate is supposedly 99%. Oh yeah, these are really small. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour them in my hand here. I don't know if you can see those. Those are they're right there. 1, 2, 3, tiny, tiny. So we're gonna go ahead, get a little hole going. And you wanna put them in about 1/4 inch. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of flop these down in there. And we'll do the next one. We're gonna start with a hole here. Now I'm not gonna water these after I put the seeds in, because that cocoa fiber is actually holding the water really well. So now that we've got the seeds in their starter material, 1/4 inch deep. We are actually going to put these on a heat mat inside of a dome. Now, they're not going to need light until they actually start to sprout. So we're going to go ahead, put the cover on here, and the seedling mat in there raises the ambient temperature about 10 degrees. And so here we're at about 70. So you really don't want to go beyond like 85 degrees, but you also don't want it to dip below, say, 65 or 60 degrees at night. So that's why I'm going to plug in this mat, get it going. I also have a temperature and humidity meter here that I'm going to put batteries in. I'm going to drop the probe straight down into the little dome here so I can keep an eye on the temps. But until they start growing, that's all we have to do. Probably don't have to water them because there's plenty of water still in there, and that humidity and stuff will keep it nice and moist in there while they're sprouting. So after a few days, we'll check them and I will get back to you, let you know how it's going. Stay tuned.